Okay, this is going to be a really cool vinyl finds, so let's get into it. Okay, I recently went to Columbus, Ohio to see the fabulous New Bomb Turks, and I picked up some things. One of the things I picked up is this 12-pack of beer. And the significance of this is, I'm going to read this to you. You are lucky enough to be holding 12 genuine collectible limited edition retro Gansett Lager cans. The graphics on this can are the ones we used throughout the 1970s. And yes, this is the can that the captain crushed in that famous movie about a big-ass shark. The beer inside is our award-winning lager, Honor the Man, Crush the Can. So, yeah, the beer drank in the movie Jaws is this beer. And there's the artwork for this. It's getting heavy. I saw this in a store and I said, well, I'm not going to leave the store without one of those. And I don't think you would either. Okay, let's get into the used kids records. Here's a bag from a record store in Columbus, Ohio. That is the greatest record store aside from 2nd Avenue Records in Portland, Oregon. But man, this record store is a monster. Now, the records I'm going to show now, I just picked up tonight in fabulous Hamtramck. But I will be showing some used kids records. All right, I picked up the Fat Boys, The Twist, with Stupid Deaf vocals by Chubby Checker. And this was 50 cents. And here's the record. So I can't wait to hear this because I just got home from Hamtramck from the Wild Heavy Metal show. Anyway, the Fat Boys, The Twist. Let's put that right there. I also picked up another little 7-inch at that little record store down in Hamtramck. And this is the Dave Clark 5. This record's kind of in rough condition, but it's Any Way You Want It by the Dave Clark 5. So I'll clean this up and I'll be rocking this on 40 RPMs. Okay, and the last record I picked up at that funny little record store is a sealed copy of Children's Songs from Latin America, sung in English and in the original languages by Tom Glaser. And this was $4 well spent. I can't wait to hear this thing with songs like Tortica de Manteca, which means butter cookies. It should be galletas. Cookies are galletas in Spanish. Dame la mano. I can't wait to hear Dame la mano. That's give me your hand. Chili calabaza, that's pumpkin. Un dia de paso, that's the sombrero. Oh, and here is Canción de Cuna, and that's a lullaby from Puerto Rico. I saw this and I go, that is coming home with me. Okay, let's get into the records that I bought from the band that I went and saw tonight. And one of the records I'm going to mail to Tony Collins in Bullhead City, Arizona, but I'm not going to tell which record I'm going to send him, so it'll be a surprise for him. Okay, the band was Necrot. And as you can see, I had two of the guys autograph it. I couldn't corral the drummer. I just couldn't get him to come over and autograph this. But the two guitar players, and it's only a 3-piece band, they did autograph it for me. And this record is called Mortal. And I think this band is from the San Francisco Bay Area. Anyway, it's like thrash, black metal. They're pretty good. They're worth trucking down to Hamtramck to go see after work, which I did. And here's what the record looks like. So this is one of the records I bought directly from the band. I would do a video of records I bought directly from bands, but it would be like a 15-part video because as time goes by, half of the records that I get are bought directly from the artist. Okay, here's the other record I bought from the band tonight, and this is Lifeless Birth. And there's the autographs. Again, no drummer autograph. This folds out into some wild looking artwork. And here is more wild looking artwork. But the wild stuff doesn't end there. Because with the Lifeless Birth, we get a record that looks like this. And these are pretty good if you're into that kind of heavy metal. All right, now let's get into the used kids record portion of this. And this gets kind of silly. Like it doesn't make any sense. All right. This is the Exploited Beat the Bastards. Here are the inner sleeves. And here's the jacket, and this thing was just re-released on Nuclear Blast Records. So if you want a copy of this, you can go to Nuclear Blast Records and get one. And here's what the records look like. And is this record any good? Yes, it's good. I don't know, some of the songs are kind of forgettable, but it's very thrashy punk metal. Definitely worth what they're charging for it, which is like $30. Let's get into the stupid part. I already had it. Here's the original of it. And Waddy autographed it for me. This is on Music for Nations. This thing came out in, I think, 1996. I can't read that. Yeah, 1996. Here's the original. Here's the record. Oh, and also Rough Justice Records. And here's the inner sleeve. But it doesn't stop there. I get even stupider. Here is the original re-release from Nuclear Blast Records. And again, all the same songs except for the re-releases have extra songs. Just live stuff. There you go. Inner sleeves, exactly the same. The only difference is the vinyl looks different. Barring that, I just bought the same record over again. Only with a slight difference. And it doesn't stop there. I did the same thing again. Here we go. This is the original Exploited Fuck the System on Dreamcatcher Records, and you can't see it, but it is autographed by two members of the band. And I got Again, I got that autograph in Philadelphia, and they're coming to Hamtramck. And I'm going to get some more Exploited records autographed by the band. Here's the lyric sheet inner sleeve for Fuck the System, and here is the original album. Okay, here is the Nuclear Blast re-release. It's a double LP, and on the second LP, second side, it's got some songs from the Death Before Dishonor record. Here's the inside. Here's the inner sleeves. And the discos are rojos. So that's the re-release of Fuck the System. Okay, here's some more stupid. Here is the second re-release of Fuck the System on Nuclear Blast Records. Same songs, same artwork, same layout. Here's the inner sleeves. Same trip as before, except for this. The records look like this. All right, this record by The Exploited, Fuck the System. It's got some songs on it that are completely, you can't be without them. You can't. You have to have this record in your collection. The last two I showed you are very expensive, but this is brand new. It's still available on the Nuclear Blast website. Buy this record. That's an order. Buy this record just for the song Fuck the System. That song is Out of Sight. The song Fucking Liar, that'll stay with you for the rest of your life. Holidays or Holiday in the Sun, that song also will stay with you for the rest of your life. You're a Fucking Bastard, that one's okay. Lie to Me, that one's pretty good. There Is No Point, man, that one's great. Never Sell Out, that one's pretty good. Noise and Noise, I don't know, you take it or leave it. And I Never Changed, that one's good. And then the song, Why Are You Doing This to Me? And that song is so great and crazy. Chaos Is My Life, that's not too impressive. Violent Society, that's not too impressive. But the last song on side 3, Was It Me? That's very impressive. That's a really catchy song. So there you go, The Exploited, Fuck the System. So I just keep on buying the same album over and over again just because there's a slight difference in the visual of them. Anyway, last but not least is another record I picked up at Used Kids Records in fabulous Columbus, Ohio. And that is the New Bomb Turks Tapeworm Blues, the 1992 demos. This thing is the greatest. If you're into the New Bomb Turks, this is a must. It's got 7 songs on it, and all 7 songs are wonderful. Again, if you're into the New Bomb Turks. Alright, that's the end of this video. And if they re-release those things with different colored vinyl, I'll buy them again. Just because the Beat the Bastards album is pretty good. It's a pretty good record. The Fuck the System album is out of sight, man. Man, that album is out of sight. Those songs, they're so good, you can't get them out of your head. Especially the song, You're a Fucking Liar. And that song is wonderful. All right, I gotta go listen to the Fat Boys do the twist.